What the fuck is up, guys? Borough Podcast. Back at it yet again. Guys, we're brought to you this episode by AS Engineering Services. You can reach them at 631-560-0259 or on the web at www.asengineeringservices.com. They are a full-scale architectural and engineering firm. They design anything that you could imagine. Sick projects, easy projects, rebuilds, new builds, commercial, residential, whatever you guys doing, they're the people to call. Guys, we're also brought to you by Municipal Land Survey. You can reach them at 631-345-2658 for all your land surveying needs on Long Island, New York, Manhattan, wherever you're doing it, they're there for you. Last but not least, we're brought to you by Keto Fresh. It's a ketogenic food service, and you can follow them at keto.fresh.ny on Instagram. You can DM them for the menu, delivery, and pricing. Guys, this episode we have the always funny, very talented Steve Zaza. I would love to summarize this episode, but I don't think I would do it any justice. So it is fucking hilarious. Just listen to it and enjoy it as much as we did. All right, guys, we're live. Let's get into it.
Borough Podcast. D-Rock.
Eric. Yarbs.
Skanga.
And our guest.
Steve motherfucking Zaza. That sounded sexy when now I can hear myself.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's
amazing,
nice
right?
hearing it, right?
Oh yeah, it's weird. I like it.
We made some. Oh, do it again. That moved the needle right there. Like I felt that in my balls.
Turn my motherfucking headphones up.
We're off to a good start already. This is going to be awesome. So Steve, before we got started, he thought he'd been here. He thought it was his first time back in 2 years. Podcast's only been around for a year and a half.
All right,
so explain the significance of this. Why?
I gave myself a buffer year.
Yeah, well, explain that.
Yeah, you got to explain what a buffer year is.
Well, it was just a shitty year, and I said, I thought this was the year that I was supposed to like conquer shit.
You tell
you
me
should
why you
shit every year.
Sometimes
on,
shit
you
happens. You kind of have to take a year off.
I've had to take a couple years off. I know how it is. You get injured, you get sick. Sometimes you're just dealing with a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Stuff beyond your control.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's hear this. Come on.
I don't want to get into that.
Why not? It was fucking hilarious.
Let's talk about why I texted you.
No, I want to talk about your buffer year. Then we could talk about why
I
you
just
texted
took
me.
a year to refigure my life.
And that's right now. So you're
No,
supposed
it's
to be
done. I refigured everything.
All right,
Good
so
to
2016 was the buffer. 17 is when you take shit over. Because right now it's
17 going into 18.
All right, so right now.
It's a mid-year.
Well, what year is it?
It's 17?
This is why. Hey, Paige, what year is it for Steve?
Personal assistant.
2017.
Yeah.
Hey-
You want to hear something? Oh,
Paige is
back on
Steve's
my
girlfriend /
personal
PA.
assistant.
Sticky note professional.
No, the other day I went to make I love onion dip. I can't get enough of it. But sometimes I buy vegan onion dip. Like vegan sour cream. Not vegan, but I buy vegan sour cream. And so I go to make it, and I'm like, oh, the fuck? I was like, it seems watery. So I'm looking at it. I read the date, and it was like, oh, March 3rd, 2008. Oh, no, October something, 2018. I was like, God damn it, it's bad, and I threw it out. And then, like, an hour later... seriously, not even, an hour later, like, I'm doing something, I forgot what I was doing, but I saw the date, and I was like, oh, fuck, it's 2017. I went in the garbage and took the brand new thing out, and I made onion dip with it from in the garbage.
Did it taste better?
Well, it was sealed, you know. It was like, it kind of, like, hardened a little bit, and then I put it in the freezer to make it really hard, and then that's how I like to eat it.
So what year did you think it was?
I fucking don't even know. What?
Who the fuck makes onion dip? Like, I never make onion dip.
No, you buy this Lipton soup onion, and then you mix it with sour cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Not
so
vegan
good.
sour cream, though. That's just, come on.
Like,
Well, I don't.
that's blowing my mind.
That's not even sour cream. It's fucking something else.
It's just, I don't know. It just,
Yeah, it's just
it doesn't
nonsense.
taste nearly as good, but it
Right,
just,
so
I
what's the
feel
point?
fat sometimes.
So make
And sometimes I don't
fat-free
care.
sour cream.
Yeah, but it's still heavy, and I make diarrhea. No, then I diarrhea a lot. Then I poop a lot. Oh my
That's
god,
good
I
for
took
you.
such a shit yesterday. It was incredible. Yo,
It's good for you. Good
this
to clean
shit I
yourself
took
out.
yesterday was incredible. I actually got her out of bed and made her come into the bathroom to look at this shit. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. You know when
Like spackle?
No, not even like you know, like,
Like
a
this place all
fondue.
the water?
No, what are those called? That like a wedding with the
The
chocolate.
chocolate fountain?
That's what it looked like. Everywhere.
Like
Just
tiramisu
shit.
from your ass.
The whole wall of the bowl was shit.
That's impressive.
It was crazy. It was
What
just-
did you eat?
I don't even think I ate bad yesterday. What did I eat?
Hey, speaking to the mic. Trailing off. So you're like me. I do the lean. I'm fat.
Well,
I fat Joe it. I
I
lean
need,
back.
I need Paige to remember everything that I forget. So I don't know what I ate yesterday. What did I eat
I don't
yesterday?
remember. I can't keep track of everything. That's on you.
I had 2 slices of pizza.
Oh, that's super healthy.
All right.
I didn't say I eat healthy. I'm just saying I eat like shit. But I couldn't. I shit like crazy too. Put your fucking headphones on. Don't make me.
Nah,
say
it
this.
sounds weird to me. I don't like it.
You're gonna make the guest uncomfortable now, Scott.
No, he can't make me.
You have to pull your mic closer to your face, though. I know you have a booming voice, but these don't pick up the same way.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
It feels good to not be the one getting yelled at.
Oh, it's early. We're fucking 4 minutes and
I'll wait
45
for a little
seconds
bit.
in. I'm sure you'll get yelled at.
Just
Not for
why
leaning
don't-
back,
why
maybe
don't
for
me and
something
you
else.
Do this,
Probably.
all right, so then we can hear each other.
Okay,
So-
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Steve,
Sorry,
Yes.
Steve and Skanger.
Oh, I like how I could hear it in this ear better than.
let's
the other.
talk about why you texted me.
All right, so
You texted me a couple weeks ago.
yes,
You had. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you the
set
story.
it all up.
So I'm.
Hold on, before you get into this.
Yeah, I don't want.
I didn't tell everybody about this. I kind of wanted to keep it
a secret.
I want everybody to feel the way I felt about it when it happened right now. So,
All right, Dave, stop talking. I just want to hear the story.
oh Jesus, Eric puts on a collared shirt. He's got no patience.
Zero patience.
30 seconds later, D-Rock's getting yelled at.
We
Not
are,
for fucking leaning back.
Me and Paige go out and we went for sushi, and I don't know what we. I watch movies. I'm a movie fanatic. Every night I have to put a movie on to fall asleep. I have to. And plus, when the movie's over, the TV shuts off, so it's good. Most time I don't make it through the movie. So we're sitting there, and I'm like looking on Solar TV. It's like this site you can go on your phone, and then I send it to the Apple TV, and can't find a movie. But there's all these shitty, horrible movies, like never heard of. They're just ridiculous. So I want to know, and that's why I texted D-Rock.
Like 10:30 at night.
How the fuck do movies get made, and who funds them?
Somebody has an idea.
That's not what you text me.
I don't remember exactly.
My phone goes off at like 10:30 at night.
But this is what that was the text, right? This is what this
it was
what
similar.
about?
It was similar. He goes, so this is the text. Yo, with like 7 O's. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, I need to come on your podcast because we got to talk about what I did last night in the dream I had.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, yeah. You had a dream about making a movie.
Oh,
And you had a dream that you were on the podcast here ranting and raving about how to make movies and then your idea about a movie. And you're like,
Yes.
I need to come on the podcast and actually do it.
yes.
You were like, so we're going to come on the
so
podcast.
yeah, I did forget that part. I dream every night.
Paige, did you write this down?
Nope.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
So yeah, I remember I was looking at the text. I was like, like, are you fucking for real?
No, but
All right,
seriously,
let's go. Let's
like
do
you
it.
go on Netflix, right? There's 20,000 movies. There's like 7 that you can actually sit through.
I don't know that there's 7 I could sit through, but I found like I the same thing with Netflix. What are you laughing at?
I just laughed and I blew snot at
Are you sure that you were blaming the snot on your kids? It might be from you. But Netflix to me is just like what happened with iTunes and shit like that. I have more choices at my disposal than ever before, and I'm so much more indecisive. I can't figure out because like I can't pick one especially with Netflix, because I'll be like, what if this one sucks and I missed out on a good one? I just wasted time, and then I end up fucking not picking a movie for an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what I do. I wound up going through and adding stuff to my watch list and not fucking watching any of it.
I didn't know
spend,
you could even do that.
I'll spend an hour and a half going through and fucking picking movies and be like, oh, this looks good, this looks interesting, I'll add this to my watch list. And then an hour and a half goes by and I put on fucking Family Guy.
I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't even know there was a watch list.
Me either. That's all the fuck. I'm like completely confused with a watch list.
Yeah, we're all gonna go home tonight. All of us are going home tonight. We're gonna be like, "Where's this watch list Jarbo speaks of?"
Yeah.
I have it on my phone. I might just do it now.
Not only that, they'll recommend shit based on your watch list.
Well, so I mean, I've seen like the recommend stuff based on what I've watched, but oh, that's terrible. I can't have that. That'll make it worse for me because then I'll start getting anxiety over my watch list building up and not watching it.
Oh yeah,
like I have that
all
with
the
books right now.
all the time. It's
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
horrible.
that. I can't have that in my life.
I had to start only ordering one book at a time. I do one book, start to finish. If I order 3, I start to like rotate and
That's
pick
what
and
happened to me.
choose. It's
Yeah.
no good. One at a time now. It's the rule.
Yeah, it's smart. So, all
I
right,
don't read books that much, so
Yeah.
I can't really.
I'm with you. I don't read
Yeah.
books.
you look so fucking ridiculous with those headphones on your head right now. The
Wants
way
me
you
to
have-
wear them, but they sound. My ears still haven't popped from the plane the other day.
Where'd you go?
Just put them on.
Panama?
I'll turn your mic, your earphones off.
Like the country Panama. Went
I
through the
don't.
canal.
I don't know. There's another.
Well, there's a Panama City in Florida that a lot of people think.
Oh, I
When they say
didn't know
Panama.
that. Never heard of it. I went to Plantation, Florida once. If you can imagine what that looks like.
Jesus Christ.
No, it was horrible. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it's Florida.
No, you would think it would be nice. Plantation.
I did not think for a
This
second
might
plantation
this might
Florida
come
would be
off
nice.
bad, but
No,
I mean,
you
like
know
when you
that.
see like.
You thought it was going to be like a plantation field, like with a mansion.
Yeah, no, well,
Yeah,
that's the
like
Forrest Gump shit. Like when you see I think of Forrest Gump when the big white house and the whatever. I don't think racist shit. I think of like Forrest Gump instantly. Like the what are those trees called? That like
Speaking to the mic.
The weeping willows.
yes, that's what I think. Like a long driveway,
swing.
weeping willow. Yes, a swing.
Yeah.
No, it's horrible. A lot of people in flip flops with socks.
That's all of Florida, except for Miami. No, even Miami.
I don't know.
It's all of Florida.
I just heard
What
my
those
stomach
people-
growl in my headphones. If that
I heard it
counts.
too. That's pretty
Yeah.
loud. Don't shit in our toilet like that.
No, I don't have to poop yet. I pooped already right before
So-
I came.
All right. So let's hear this movie. Does it have to do with tattooing?
I don't remember. Honestly, no. Of course not. I don't remember what the. Honestly, I don't remember. Do you remember what the movie was about?
I don't recall that at well.
I don't remember what the movie's about.
Oh, so,
I can't. No, it was just a.
So
I
this is
think
a waste
my-
of a podcast.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
You know,
guys.
every time I'm on there.
Thanks for coming, Steve.
All right, let's wrap this up. Let's go across the street to that fish place.
Barney's.
To the fish bar.
Yeah, I don't remember, man.
I heard
don't care.
they got a killer vegan onion dip next door.
No. I wish.
All right. So how about this? If you were gonna make a movie,
I have so many good ideas for movies.
let's fucking hear them.
Ah,
Then.
come on.
What do you mean? Come on.
Because you know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna hear this and they're gonna steal my idea. It happens to me all the time. How many ideas have I had stolen
What else
in
has
my
it happened
life?
to you with?
I can't get into that on the air.
You didn't think this through then when you texted me.
Well, I was kind of like joking, and you're like, "Oh, October, whatever," and I was like, "All right." I was like fucking around, and now I'm sitting here.
Dude, you seem dead serious. There was like
Well, I
seven,
was serious because I was mad that I watched
7
all these
rapid fire
movies.
texts.
All right, you know what else is? All right, I'll give you an example. I was Seth Rogen, right? He was talking about how they came up with that movie with the hot dogs fucking each other and everything.
Sausage Party.
And like everyone's just like, no, this is ridiculous. And then like some girl who is rich or I don't know how it works was just like, oh yeah, no, I'll give you cash for that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how my brain was working. I'm like, so you have all of these movies that are absolutely
Terrible.
terrible. But
Sausage
they're-
Party was funny.
No, that's incredible. That's what I'm saying. But he's also Seth Rogen. So you have all these movies that are on Netflix and Lifetime and all this shit that there's I don't want to say the word, but there's people sitting at a table that have money that say, oh yeah, that sounds good. Here's 70 grand.
Well, because there's a
80 grand.
target audience. People watch that shit. People love.
But how do you
shitty,
get your
like-
money back? How does that one man pay
Advertising.
these people?
Oh, that's what,
Especially,
they're the-
you know-
like what?
They're the producers. They're like the associate producers. Like, have you ever seen somebody? There's like a whole bunch of them. Like the people that finance Hollywood movies.
yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Yep. and you have to go around and
Oh God, dude, we can get into that.
watch
Go
him
ahead.
J.O. in the shower.
There you go.
And then next thing you know, they're making a movie about the book that you wrote.
Yeah.
And
You want
how
that
it
money?
works.
I didn't read that whole story. You just have to watch him jerk off.
It got a little creepier than
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah?
was super
I got to read up
creepy.
on that.
None of us would have to watch him, but like a female might.
No, actually, what's his name came out and said that he sexually harassed him too. There was a dude, I can't remember
Oh,
who
yeah?
it was, on CNN today.
He must have been like.
Oh, did he look like a bitch?
I don't know. I mean, no.
Was it anyone on Will and Grace?
Was it Andy
I
Dick?
kind of want to look it up now.
I could see Andy Dick just throwing himself out. He sexually harassed me too.
You can't sexually harass that guy. That's like you can't rape the willing. But
look at my list.
that guy, I was reading a story about him today about when he got turned down, like he was making the advances, and any girls that kind of turned him down, he'd just like jerk off into a plant or something. That was just like MO. He'd fucking rip JOs into a plant. Just watch me jerk off into this plant.
Yeah. Same thing.
Skenga, stop touching your mic or I'm gonna kill you.
Sorry. Oh, I'm grabbing it in the wrong spot.
No, don't grab it at all because every time you touch it, since you're not wearing the headphones, you don't hear clock, 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 clock.
Sorry.
Everyone's getting yelled at today.
So, yeah, you gotta. That's how movies get made, man. There's a ton of producers. There's like the executive producer.
I don't care about all them. I'm talking about the guys that hand the money out.
That's what I'm talking about. Those are the guys.
Because the producer does not hand.
No.
Yes, they do.
No,
The
they
producers.
don't. No,
Yes,
they
they do.
don't. They
Yeah,
don't.
Producers are the money. That's how the film gets produced. They give you the money, and you produce the film.
Are you sure we got?
I'm
to
100%
I
positive.
they had to, like,
There's different types of producers,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
usually the people that finance the film
Executive producer is the money.
They're included as one of the producers of some
Yeah,
sort.
so
I only know this for sure because my buddy Dave Sorensen works for Marvel Studios, and he deals with these people all the time. He
why
when
does that name sound so familiar?
he went to high school with us. You know Dave Sorensen, awesome dude. He worked on the Avengers for Marvel. He worked on Punisher and shit like that. He worked on some cool
Daredevil, Punisher.
shit. Yeah, he worked on a lot
I
of cool
like the
shit.
Punisher movie.
Who doesn't?
No, the Netflix series.
Yeah,
He worked on.
not the movie.
I've never
Sarge.
even seen that.
Oh, dude,
I didn't even know they
fucking
had
so
one.
good. All of
Oh,
them.
they have a
Punisher,
million.
Hey,
Marvel
Write that
things.
down.
Daredevil, Punisher, Luke Cage.
wait, Punisher's out?
Luke Cage was good. I saw that's with the guy like in Harlem and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Punisher is. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's out in like a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Maybe
So-
tomorrow.
The executive producer, I'll read this, right? Executive producer is a position in the making of a commercial entertainment product. Depending on the medium, air quotes, the executive producer may be concerned with management of accounting or associated with legal issues like copyrights and royalties in films. The executive producer generally contributes to the film's budget and usually does not work on the set. So yeah, they're the money.
All right.
I think there's like a whole list of
There's-
producers that handle money, but the executive producer is like the main money guy. That's what Harvey Weinstein was. He like founded Miramax. He was the executive producer. He was the guy who had the money. So he was like, if you wanted to get shit made, you go suck that guy's dick. He throws the money at you, and next thing you know, you got two sausages fucking each other on film.
So you're saying Seth Rogen sucked Harvey Weinstein's
He
dick?
might have had to suck that sausage to make the movie about the sausages fucking. I don't know.
Let's look up how much money they made from that movie, and then I'll
Maybe that's
suck
when he got
Harvey
the idea.
Weinstein's dick.
Well, dude, think of Harvey Weinstein. So in the article I read, they said Harvey Weinstein gets thanked more than God at the Oscars. He's in between Steven Spielberg and God. So it's like every time somebody wins an Oscar and they thank somebody, it's Steven Spielberg, Harvey Weinstein, then God. So that shows you where that guy's at. That's why a fucking
So
that's
saying
why
God's
he-
getting a lot of blowjobs.
So what
God's
the-
getting less than Harvey.
What is Spielberg getting? Like he must be taking people's souls.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
Gotta cut off your
Spielberg's
finger.
just a G. You know what I mean? Like the guy's made every movie that's awesome ever.
A lot of juice.
So
at
let
the
me ask you a
top.
question. So,
They
all right,
run Hollywood.
Yeah.
The Jews.
all right. So if the person, you said producer, right, that pays for it, That's how executive
producer,
producer.
yeah.
Did they also write it?
No,
No.
they have nothing to do with it.
So then-
they find
so
the
the-
scripts like so. This is like, and I only know this because I read a bunch about Harvey Weinstein. But they talked about how like talented he was because he founded Miramax. He's like the guy who gave Matt Damon and Ben Affleck their start. You know, with Good Will Hunting and all that shit. So like he'll read a script and decide whether or not if it's good enough. But he was like a good talent guy. He found talented screenwriters, actresses, and all that shit. So him having a natural knack for talent and having a fucking boatload of money, he was the guy in Hollywood.
He'd probably
So-
like read a script and say, "Oh, I have a couple people lined up in my mind
Exactly.
that are going to play these characters, and I'm going to finance the film." And the next thing you know, he's got a
Exactly.
director and all the other people putting it all together. He's,
and blowing them at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah. But so Miramax is a movie studio, just like Marvel is now, right? So say this movie that you texted me about was a fucking superhero movie.
I wish I could remember what the fuck it was.
Skanga, ends up working with some toxic insulation and inhales it and gets superhero powers where he can, fart in
Fiberglass at you.
He farts fiberglasses and like can geoengineer storms out of his asshole, farting, and he saves the world like that. And you decide you want to make this superhero movie based on him, you got to go to Marvel and you got to get the executives of Marvel to read your script and want to throw money at you. That's how it works.
Harvey Weinstein
just
definitely
don't-
wouldn't be interested.
I don't know. Harvey and Skanga share similar figures. I'm pretty sure Harvey probably wanted to be a superhero at one point. He's like, this is a movie about me.
Could be.
I just don't understand.
Skanga farts, saves the world, and gets his dick sucked.
So we're talking.
Ooh, I like it.
Harvey's Jewish. He's never done manual labor though.
Nah, you're right.
Not since the pyramids.
Well, that's why this is fantasy. Ooh, wow.
Wow, he took it there.
We went
I've been
there.
trying not to go anywhere with religion or ethnicity.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it is.
Yeah.
Could have said it into the mic.
I didn't want to. I said into your mic, so they might think it was you saying it. I'm trying to stay out of that.
Trying to frame Skanga on his mic.
What channel did that come from?
I almost yelled into your mic. Crazy shit. And I stopped myself.
People listening can't tell which mic it's coming
I
out
know.
of.
That's it's not like there's like different things on it that light up. You said what?
When they hear only out of their right ear, it's like, oh, it's definitely Skanga.
Oh God.
So, yeah, that's an executive producer.
All right, so it still doesn't make this. None of this answers my question.
I'm going to be the
so-
executive producer of this. Fucking put the mic in your face.
You fucking like over here.
Yeah, well, now we have like before I was all over. The first time I was all over the place. Now I got to be like leaning forward and shit.
Or you could move the mic closer to you.
Oh
got
God.
Yelled at for that.
Well, you were doing
Wait,
it every
you got
2
yelled at
seconds.
for this?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Steve. I get yelled at for everything you've done so far. Every time.
Everything I've done so far?
Yeah, I get yelled at for at least once,
You're
once
good.
an episode.
You're fine now.
But I figured
Everything
it out.
I
got
do?
everything you've done right now. They yell at me for like every episode.
But you're here every week, Dave, so you should know better.
Well, I haven't
Wait,
done it
how
since
do
I've
you
been
get
good.
yelled at for everything I do so far?
Because I'm fucking retarded, just like you are.
Oh, I thought you meant like so. Like later on, you were gonna get yelled at.
Yeah, he will. He will.
No, I won't because I buckled down. But
I
prior,
know you're like sitting all straight with the
Yeah.
mic like touching your mouth.
this is how you have to be. This is how you got to roll now.
Because I feel like I want to just like rap when I'm in here. Like,
So do it.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
This is the
Drop
bullshit.
the cipher.
I want to like
Hit it.
talk
Drop
Hit
the
it.
sex.
Hit it. Hit it.
cipher.
Yeah, let's go.
I need my headphones on for this.
There's no rapping going on.
You want me to pull up some instrumentals?
No, I'm good.
Come on, drop one first. Just give us like 4 bars.
I don't have 4 bars.
But yes, you do.
I don't. I've got nothing. I'm not a rapper.
Bullshit.
I know you've written at least one rap.
Yeah.
You were freestyling when you were tattooing me the other day.
No, it wasn't. Was I?
Yeah.
You have the worst memory.
Because I might have, but I don't know.
I just figured if
I
said
really
it, you
have a
might
bad
believe it.
memory. Like I
So
really
do I.
like it's really bad. You know what's crazy? See, now I'm more uncomfortable. So I gotta move my seat and shit. I gotta get used to this. We need more comfortable chairs too.
Yeah,
by
the
way.
chairs.
This is crazy.
Not okay. That's why D-Rock took that one.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
I watched him
bastard.
grab it, and I was gonna say shouldn't the guest have that one, but then I was like, I'm
The
a
guest should
guest.
have that one.
I don't want to say that.
thought that myself.
Yeah.
I thought that myself, and
Thank you.
Honestly, if you would have said it, I would let you have it.
I know, but that's why I didn't want to say.
Squeaky
'cause
wheel
I
gets
didn't
the
want-
grease, bro.
It's all right.
You want to switch?
No, because I don't want people to know what mic I'm on. In case some.
Say something bad.
This really is such a waste of a podcast. I felt like the first one was so good. This one is just like, this is just like, and yo, it wasn't on a Thursday last time, like you said it was. There's no
Yes, it
fucking way.
was.
It wasn't. I'll tell you. There's no way.
We ask everybody in this room.
Yo,
what day
I
we
don't
record
care.
on.
You
no,
were
we used to
doing
do
2 a week
Tuesdays
back
and
then, though.
Thursdays.
Oh, that's right. We did.
Thank
Tuesdays
you.
and
You know,
Thursdays.
yes, thank you. I know because my brother drove me there because I wasn't allowed to drive at the time.
Yeah, I know.
So my brother drove me, and I
Skang
didn't
asked
have
me
the kid.
tonight. He's like, "You picking Steve up?" I was like, "No, he could drive."
I didn't know you could drive. Is
Going
that
to Cadillac.
That's a new thing?
Cadillac.
Oh, no, you told me about the Cadillac.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sick in the head. Biggest one.
That's awesome.
You know, it's hilarious.
Yeah, he also had to go get his boater's license for that.
I did.
Yeah,
Well, I got a couch in the front, and the whole front seat's a couch.
that's awesome.
Like, there's no middle.
That's how.
What do you have?
That's how
You,
America
you
used
got
to
like
make
an
'em.
older
I
one?
got gotta look at page for the year.
He's got to turn back to his assistant, his girlfriend. What year's my car?
It's 2005.
Oh, not like old then.
No,
but
but
they still have the
they
bench
stopped
seat in
making
the
them in
front?
2011.
Gotcha.
So
Seville-
either
is it
way-
a Seville or
Deville.
DeVille?
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
there's a DeVille and the DTS. The DTS has like a center console. I didn't want a center console. I wanted just straight like couch in the
I
front.
like that. You get a little action.
Yeah.
Then. You get a little action in that front
I just
seat.
like feeling like I'm at home while I'm driving. Because I don't really like to drive anyway. So then it might as well feel like I'm on a couch.
I like that.
I just need like a 40-inch on TV on the dashboard.
You'll be right.
It might make it hard to see, but
Nah,
Good try.
no, the Cadillac's so big I can only take up half of the thing.
The Cadillac.
What are we doing here tonight?
We're talking about Steve Rosanna.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I got a Cadillac.
It's pretty entertaining so far. It's all over the place, but I'm laughing. So
Imagine being me. This is every day. I don't know how she does it. Seriously, I don't know how the fuck she deals with this.
yeah, you know what? Why don't you trade seats? We'll get Paige on and we'll get
She
some
said
insight.
she doesn't want to. I tried. She won't talk.
Your microphone shy.
I am.
She's a liar.
Like, I gotta pump myself up for it. I can't do one character though.
We got drugs.
Oh, you want to do your character? You want to hit her with your
It's
character?
so random though. It's not even.
Whoa,
it's
wait,
not
Steve, tell us about the character.
I make her do.
Well, if you
I-
were on the movie subject.
I make her do. Everywhere we go. I don't know her name because I can't remember anything.
Marissa Tomei.
I make her.
Oh,
do
like my
this.
cousin Vinny?
Mona Lisa
Yo,
Beck.
she.
Get on the
Oh,
microphone right now,
yes.
Steve. Get up.
Yes.
I'm gonna get up.
We gotta hear it. Yeah, you gotta come on the mic for this.
Do I need the headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll help. If we're gonna hear this, if this is gonna go down, it's
I'm
got
gonna
to.
have to
I
put
mean,
them back on.
My ears
Yeah.
are ringing.
well, that's because you've had the headphones on.
Yeah, no shit. That's
So wait, all right. So
I
so
feel
for
like someone needs to be Joe Pesci though.
Skanga,
I don't know the role good enough.
Who knows? Who knows?
I don't
the
feel
lines?
confident.
I mean, I could just do it without
I feel
it.
all right. I'll wing it. I'll do the best I can. All right. So wait, should we pull up the scene first on YouTube? Get everybody introduced real quick.
Want to rehearse a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like I need to see it so I can get the character. I'll pull it up.
All right.
Well, we're talking about the my biological clock is ticking, right?
Correct. Same
All right.
movie.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Where'd you get your boots from?
Oh, dude, Target.
Look.
Target.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah, $45 at Target. They're called. What's the name of the company?
Goodfellow.
Goodfellow and Company, something like that.
Yeah.
$45 at fucking Target. They're nice,
They
right?
look like Clarks. Like they're super nice.
Yeah, they're real good.
Tell her since I don't know if she.
I just
can't
told
hear
her.
me.
Target.
Go get them for me tomorrow.
Paige, go to
All right,
Target
I'm
and
gonna
get
write that
Steve.
down right now.
Get Steve my boots. All right, so we're gonna pull up.
She keeps telling me I need boots. There they are.
All right, you can't talk if you don't have a mic, Steve, because it's gonna be too
Go
low.
fuck yourself. all of you.
Now he wants to talk.
All right, so wait, how old are you?
28.
28?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were younger. I was gonna say, good for you knowing my cousin Vinny.
So he just called you old.
I'll take it. Well, no, he said
No,
I look
you're
younger.
old enough. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought. I thought you.
1989.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were younger. Eric, have you seen My Cousin Vinny?
I have.
All right, so you know what we're dealing with. Are you a fan of My Cousin Vinny?
I mean, it's not a top 10 film in my mind, but if it's on, I mean, it's one of those movies that you leave it on if there's nothing else on because you've seen it so many
Like
times.
background noise.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like background noise.
Yeah.
All right, so we're pulling up the scene. Oh wow, the full movie comes up instantly.
You can just type in deer scene, like My Cousin Vinny deer scene,
Oh, it's right here.
and I think they're in the bedroom in the hotel.
Yeah.
They're like chatting.
Oh wait, no, the deer scene. This is what I got. I'm talking about on the porch where she's like, my
No,
biological
no.
clock is ticking.
That's
talking
a
about
good
the
one, but I didn't memorize that yet.
Oh, so which one are we talking about?
The deer scene, the
Like,
Bambi.
whoa,
Put a lot
you're
of
gonna
work
shoot a
into this.
deer
I like
scene?
it.
Oh, I thought we were doing this one. All right,
No,
good.
no,
See, it's
that is
thing.
a good
See?
one though.
All right, so my cousin Vinny. Oh, look at that deer scene right there.
I hear you getting into character already.
I know. Well, I'm Long Island, so it's already there. So
All right. Oh, it's only 41 seconds long.
it's short.
Oh, my computer just turned off.
Well, good.
I got the power supplies, but I don't have anywhere to plug it in right now. Do we have an extra
There's
outlet
a
open?
surge protector right here.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I gotta fire this
You
bitch
don't
up.
need it. Just let her roll.
Yeah, let her roll.
She just had this memorized forever.
All right, fuck it. Let's roll. We're not even gonna do the intro. We're
All
going.
right.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Bill O'Reilly.
All right. Oh wait. All right. Before we get into this, give us the background, like
The background. What
of
do you
the
mean?
of the scene, like.
Oh, they're chatting. And he's about to go hunting with his friends.
Okay. And why is this scene?
Fuck hunting.
Why is this scene so poignant to you too? Like, why did it?
I have no idea. I liked it. I think what it is, I'm obsessed with her character, and I feel like I'm her. Like, she's my, like, spirit animal. Like, she's sassy. Like, on the outside, she's very put together, but she's got a little, like, you know?
She's almost there already.
Yeah.
You're already
She's right
already
there.
in character.
Did we use this too? Can I just pull this over this?
Steve, stop touching shit. All right, go ahead. Let's do it.
So basically, she's talking to Joe Pesci, and he's telling her he's about to go hunting. So she goes, "What do you mean you going hunting?" I don't know. I can't remember the line, but I'll just get right into it.
All right, let's go. Do it.
Hold on. See, now I'm on the spot.
You're not gonna listen. Harvey Weinstein would fire you right now.
It
It would have been a blowjob for nothing. It would have been a blowjob for nothing. You'd have got nothing out of that blowjob.
Whoa, you're gonna shoot a deer? Sweet, innocent, leaf-eating, doe-white little deer. Imagine you're a deer. You're prancing along, you get thirsty, you spot a little brook, you put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water. Bam! A fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are laying on the ground in little bloody pieces. Now I ask you, would you give a fuck what kind of pants the son of a bitch who shot you was wearing?
I was fucking dead on.
Oh man, that was
Oh,
great.
that was so fucking
That was
good.
fucking incredible. Why didn't we record that? We fucked up not recording that.
I can do
I mean,
it
like
again.
videotape. Yeah, do it again.
I'll
Hold
do it
on.
one more time.
We gotta
You're
get
lucky
this
because
recorded.
I'm super shy with this shit.
I could have fucking
I
fooled
can't.
me right now.
I literally cannot.
Yo, Steve, make yourself useful. Videotape this.
I was gonna go pee, but all right.
No, you gotta
I got
videotape it. That was fucking incredible.
Thank
That was
you.
really
Thank
fucking
you.
good.
I know.
You don't even
it's
need-
a party trick.
Jesus.
You
All
want me
right.
to get all of you in it or just?
It just her. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and nail it.
Whoa, you're gonna shoot a deer? Sweet, innocent, doe-white little deer. Imagine you're a deer. You're prancing along, you get thirsty, you spot a little brook, you put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water. Bam! A fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are laying on the ground in little bloody pieces. Now I ask you, would you give a fuck what kind of pants the son of a bitch who shot you was wearing?
I love that high pitch right at the
Oh
end.
man,
The best.
that was fucking good. That was real good.
Thank you.
This was not a waste of a podcast.
All right, that's a
That was
wrap.
good.
Saved it.
God damn it. That was real good.
Oh, you didn't get to
Thank
go-
you, Paige.
You didn't get to go to the bathroom.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Probably hold it.
Okay.
I'll just pee my pants like an athlete.
I like it.
You know, sometimes athletes
Nice.
just pee their pants.
Sometimes you got it.
Is that a thing? Like,
I
I know
don't know.
hockey players do, I think,
Marathon,
right?
Do they?
marathon runners.
Marathon runners.
They
I saw a
they
video-
poop on themselves too. The marathon runners.
Does anybody ever watch Desus and Mero?
No,
Yeah.
I can't.
Not a fan.
No.
You're not a fan?
No.
Are you?
I'm gonna be
I
honest
really
with
watched it.
you. Me and Yarborough, we'd seen the
We were like,
coming attractions. We were like high on it. We thought it was gonna be hilarious.
You don't find it funny?
no,
No.
not at all.
Yo,
I
me-
watched like 5 episodes. And
Me and
not
my
funny at all.
father, who's an old Italian man. How old is my dad?
62.
We watch. She keeps track of everything. I can't. I have too much shit on my plate. We watch it religiously. It is the funniest thing I think on television. It's like us if we were to sit there and watch the news.
No,
And
we're
all-
better at it though.
Yeah.
They have a different point of view than we do, so I find
Why
their
is that?
point of
'Cause
view.
they're black.
They're black. There's a black guy and a Spanish guy, and I think that their point of views are funnier than ours because we kind of have that sympathy built into us when things are bad.
What do you mean?
Like you kind of have that guilt, like you know,
I
like
don't have any
Catholic.
guilt.
Well, you know, like Catholic guilt. Like there's just like
I'm not Catholic either.
Irish
I-
guilt.
yeah.
the Irish, you know, like whatever. But like as like a black guy sitting there and you watch like Trump give a speech, you could literally. I sit there with my father and we watch like Donald Trump talking with our mouths open, and like cannot believe what the fuck we're listening to. And then me and him will say things, but it's just between me and him. So now they have it on television where these two guys who are around our age, maybe our age, that are talking about it, and everything they say is what me and my father say. And I find it amazing that they actually can say it on television.
Well, it's Vice. You get away with a lot of Vice.
They get away. It was funny because they were on like I don't know which late night, like Kimmel or somebody, and they were saying how many Sorry, I know I wasn't close to the mic. Fucking mic thing.
You're so angry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I move a lot. I can't sit still like you, like a statue.
Dude, this shit took practice.
Yeah, you should have warned me.
How do you get fucking tattooed?
Me?
Yeah.
Like a fucking crazy I hate getting tattooed.
I know, but you have to sit still for it.
Drugs.
Okay. That's good. That's a solid,
that's
solid answer.
Well, no, like I'll take a Xanax and drink a couple beers, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up and it's over.
That's the only thing. That's the only time that I can really like be really good at sitting still is when I'm getting tattooed.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. Even then, I just hate it. I complain. I cry. Not cry, not like actually, but like like, oh,
Do a lot of whining.
I have to pee. Can I get up? And then I yell at other people when they do it to me. But really, I'm the worst. But anyway, so yeah, I love those fucking guys. I think it's amazing, and I think everything they say is 100% accurate. But anyway, so on the show, there was a guy running a marathon, and his pants ripped, and his dick's out. So did you see that episode?
I didn't see that episode. I've seen that clip before, though.
But they're watching it, and they didn't even know what I think they play for them for the first time, and just to get actual true reactions. So they're watching it, and they're just like, all right, man. They're like, dude's run. Oh, that nigga's dick is out! Like, they're like freaking out. And I'm like, that would be me at home, like, with my dad. Like, oh shit, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're saying it on, like, late night television, and I find it incredible. Can you stop bumping me? Because I can't get away from the goddamn mic, and you're making me nervous. I gotta be all up on this shit as he walks out of the room. Jesus Christ. Ruining.
You're the most adversarial fucking guest we've ever had.
I don't even know what that word means, so I'm going to take it as a sign of disrespect.
I don't understand the words, so I'm going to take them as disrespect.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Help me with the sail.
That's
fucking Kevin Hart before he was Kevin Hart. That shit was so goddamn funny.
I was folding laundry. Was it? I'm going to go back to my girlfriend / assistant. Was that yesterday I was folding laundry?
Yeah.
I'm folding laundry, and I'm like, I don't know what to put on. I've been obsessed with the Vegas shooting, by the way. I've been completely engulfed in it.
Shit's crazy.
We'll get into that. But, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to type in, I want to laugh. Like, I want to, like, just hear it and not have to actually pay attention. So I put on Kevin Hart gag reel from movies.
Smart Tech Beef.
I was crying from every single movie that everything he's ever messed up or there was a gag reel. It was the fun. That was another thing with movies. How do you, with like the funniest dudes in the world, right? Actually, like we laughed like sitting here talking as friends. How do you do that with like a guy that you already know walking in is fucking hilarious?
They laugh all the time. That's why there's so many.
It takes four. If you look up gag reel between him and what was it? Get Hard with I can never remember the guy. Will Ferrell. They said for the love of Alan Greenspan in one of the things, and Kevin Hart, but it was like he was saying for the love of whatever, blah blah, blah bullshit, for like 30 takes. And then somebody in like their mic that you could hear during the gag reel was like, just throw in Alan Greenspan. And then like he's like, for the love of Alan Greenspan. And Kevin Hart was just like, he was like, I can't. You got to give me a minute. Like in Kevin Hart moment, like, you know, movements. And he was just like, you got to give me a minute. Let me, you shut the fuck up.
Sorry. I'm just getting over, I don't know, a cough. And it came back so hard because you make me laugh.
This fucking guy.
The gag reel from Central Intelligence with him and The Rock.
Yes.
Holy shit, that is so goddamn funny.
Even when they're both making videos about the same thing at the same. That was what, you know, on YouTube when like the next video shows up and they
Yeah.
just play it. That was one, and it was their like Instagrams back to back.
Back to back, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? I'm posting this shit."
Oh, when they're swinging on the thing? Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see? Even the other day, I guess The Rock was doing like dips with like chains around his neck. Did you see that one? And then Kevin Hart put on like 50 gold chains, and he was working out, and he was like, 5 a.m. in the gym. But they were just like, stop. You can't do it. Like his friends are yelling in the background. He's like, shut up. I was fucking crying. This guy walks out of the room again.
Just stay out there, Skanger.
You know what was
You can
one of
lock
the most...
that door. That door locks.
I
From the
want, you know
inside.
what? I wanted him here, and now, you know what? I wish he wasn't.
Sorry, I can't stop.
I
coughing.
enjoy you thoroughly, but tonight I want to hit you with something.
I know.
You need
Sit-
to go.
what
It
are
sounds
you
like you
doing?
need to go home and have some tea with some honey
Yeah.
in it.
You're not leaving.
What?
You're not allowed to go.
Well, I'm gonna step off to the side. till
Harvey
I'm done
Weinstein just
coughing.
fucking
Bring your
texted him.
microphone with you.
What?
It's got a long cord.
Harvey let that cement load go in your throat today, huh?
So, you know
No,
what?
that would have soothed it, bro.
Oh, you know what it was? That's what's happened. There's a movie
All right.
coming out that we don't know about.
I'll give it.
It's a Skanger
Give it another
superhero
try.
movie.
Give it another try. You're making me feel like I have to cough. It's
Sorry.
contagious.
You know what? It's like my ears still haven't popped in like the last week.
That's
It's
called
terrible.
an ear infection.
What is it?
No,
Your first
from-
time on a fucking plane? Get over it.
No, it sucks, dude. It's the worst.
Skanga had a
I don't think it was
hard
from.
summer.
I don't think it was from the
Yeah.
plane. I think it was from that like Panamanian. What do they call that?
Coochie.
Pink shell. Yeah.
Gucci. Oh my God, the women there. Oh
That
my
magic
God.
powder they have.
I
down
don't
there.
even know where that is on the map.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm trying to be funny, but I know where it is. That was like 3rd grade when you look at the canal.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did a canal tour. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. You actually went on a tour on vacation?
Yeah.
That's like the last thing.
Hey,
I
why
wanna
don't you
do
pull that
on
mic to
vacation.
your face?
Sorry, but yeah, like we were on.
I'll help you since you're being lazy.
I was moving my face to the microphone.
Well, it seems like you don't want to lean forward, so I'm going to pull it closer to you, so now you don't have to lean.
Thank you. But yeah, we took like a ferry-sized.
And here comes the coughing.
This is why I'm coughing, motherfucker. Jeez.
Do people actually come on here and be serious?
Yeah, most of the time.
I apologize to everybody that's serious.
Some of them are so serious that it's bad and it's
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like this is horrible.
No, this is fucking
This
hilarious.
is funniest. All right, so you went on a tour on vacation, which is like something
I don't even
I
want to
would
finish
never
my story
do.
now.
No, so you went on a tour. I want to hear about it. I've never... The Suez
well-
Canal? Go ahead. So actually took time.
Skanka's got his arms crossed right now.
No,
He's
he is
so
not
mad.
happy with me right
He's
now.
so upset with
No,
you right
he's
now.
not
His
happy.
hands, his arms are crossed.
Yeah.
He's doing
He's
that
red.
Mary Catherine Gallagher thing where he's
Yeah.
smelling his
Sorry, I'll
armpits.
loosen up.
Yeah.
He's just holding in those coughs as like best he can.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like,
Your
why are
face-
you guys talking to me
Whole
now?
face is all red. Your ears are all red. I
Yeah.
remember being like a kid and trying to
Your,
hold them
your
in.
ears are so small, too, by the way. Yeah, it's weird.
But I had nice ears.
They should fit in those
For
headphones
a guy
real
that
well.
doesn't want to wear the headphones, how do you even hear me with those small ears? I got big ears. That's why I got one out, one in. Nah, don't do it on my behalf. If you can hear us, then we're good. I'm just wondering.
Skanka's wearing an orange shirt, and his face is just as orange right now.
That's actually nice. bro.
Trying to hold in these coughs. I'm sorry.
If you had
I tried to
headphones-
leave. They told me not to.
If you had headphones in, I would lean close and be like, "Stop making excuses."
You know, I can still hear that.
Fuck are we doing?
This is just the Steve Zaza show right now.
For the record, we're not all high. None of us are high, as far as I know. None of us are high.
No, there's no
Completely
drugs
sober.
involved in this.
No, if I
podcast at
smoke
all.
weed, I'm quiet and I'd be like outside pacing back and forth more.
Yeah, you and I will both be
Freaking out.
like sitting here like, if I say something, I'll sound dumb.
Yeah.
If I say something, I'll sound dumb.
That's why I don't smoke. I can't. All right,
Yeah,
go
I'm
ahead.
not-
So
I'm not an
I
act-
actually want to hear about your tour. Like I'm.
I forgot we were even talking about my
Oh, you
tour.
went.
We've
So
been-
you were on vacation in a very exotic place, I would assume.
Did you see
Yeah.
General Noriega?
No.
Was he down there with like mountains of cash and cocaine?
Yeah, did you get to tour
Yes,
the banks?
just in the middle of the city,
Throwing
handing it out.
like,
Do you remember
Making it
Mr.
rain.
Sullivan in Saxton?
Yes.
Remember he used to always talk about the liberation of Panama that he fought in?
Well, I think
Yes.
I only went to Latin there, but I know who you're speaking.
He would
know who
always
you're
talk about it. He's like, I was in the
You're
service.
talking about a teacher?
Yeah.
Yes.
He used to always talk about how, he was in the military and he was in the army and he was part of the liberation of Panama and he saw active duty. I'm like, dude, wasn't that like a fucking 36-hour fucking
Yeah.
war? Like, he used to talk about, like,
It
the
was fucking
horrors of
ridiculous.
war. I'm like, dude, that was like 36 hours. You landed and that's all you did. You didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
where was
think I'd
the...
like that. Like 36 hours of war. All right, I got my fill.
Yeah.
I'm good after
Let's
this.
go home.
Let's go.
But he was like
you
that guy,
escaped without PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he had the opposite. He had, like, bragging SD. BSD. Yeah, that one didn't work.
Yeah, no.
did
What
nice.
is that? What does PTSD stand for again?
Post-traumatic stress disorder. I have that from growing up without a dad.
My brain's not working well tonight. Or
Tonight?
Good comeback. My brain's really good. I'm smart as fuck. I took an
You
IQ.
had to ask your girlfriend 37 times.
No, that's
about
remembering
yesterday.
shit. I took an IQ test the other
That's
day.
part of your brain,
I
your
took an
memory.
IQ test.
Listen,
the
dude,
other
I'm
day.
a
How'd you do?
smeller own. I have the
Huh?
worst
How did you
memory.
do?
One of the
I
Facebook
got,
ones, it doesn't count if it's a Facebook one.
No, it wasn't. I don't. I mean, I have Facebook.
I
don't really
actually
fuck
read a
with it.
study about how IQ tests are bullshit anyway.
They are bullshit. The questions they're all common sense. If you have common sense, you could figure anything out. There was one question I couldn't figure out for the life of me.
What was it?
It was a word jamble, and I can see where if you give me like word jambles, I can look at it and see it. It's just how my brain is wired. Math, I'm horrible at. Like I can't figure out math, but word scrambles or patterns, I can see very very easily.
You're like Tom Hanks in Angels and Demons.
Yeah, I feel like I could do that shit. Yeah, I'll find the Holy Grail way faster than him. 100%. Easily. But there was it was LN I could see it in my head. It was like LNGAENDA. Those are the right? It was something like that.
She's like, I tuned you out. Like,
She's
fucking
like, dude, I'm
20
off right now. I don't have to.
It was like it was LNGDAE. And whatever I said the first time, that was it because I could see it. And it was like a country, an ocean, a city, or a state, or an animal. I couldn't get that right. I even actually cheated. Like I was like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go get a notebook and I'm gonna write it down and figure it out. I couldn't figure it out, and I still don't know the answer. I know I got it wrong because I looked at it, but they don't tell you the right answer. But I scored like 128 or 129 or something like that out of, I don't know.
160.
Yeah. So they said that superior intelligence. But Donald Trump he's the smartest man alive. So
True.
I got to figure out what his IQ is and then see if I'm actually
Is that
smart or
something
not.
he's been bragging about or something?
For fucking 3 years. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
YouTube that shit. YouTube him talking about his IQ. It's actually incredible to listen to.
I'm gonna say it's under 100.
I'm gonna say he can't even read the word IQ. Like
know
I don't
what
think
IQ
he
stands
reads
for?
anything. If you seriously, I don't even think he's tweeting those tweets.
Probably not.
I saw a fake Trump Twitter yesterday where he came back with bars to Eminem.
Oh, that was.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
dude,
I didn't
so
see
good.
it.
It was so fucking funny. It was like hey Slim Shady, why you getting weird? It took you 24 bars or something, and you could barely grow a beard.
I like that. I like that.
It was like you're just mad, acting like a baby because everyone knows I'm the real Slim Shady.
Oh yeah, you memorized it.
Yeah, dude, I read it like 5 times. Some kid posted it. I messaged him. I was like, bro, please tell me this is fucking real. Like,
No. Oh, you really thought it was real?
You never know with Trump.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? He might have went to like one of his White House aides and was like, yo,
You gotta come up with something funny for
Yeah.
me to say.
Well, there's
you're
no
a
way.
millennial? Give me 6 hot fire bars right now to put up on my Twitter. Like, I wouldn't put it past him. And if it was
No, you know why he wouldn't let anyone else do anything for him? Because he's the best.
Yeah.
He has to write everything himself. That's how you could tell when he wrote it, because nothing makes sense. You literally you're reading it and you're just like, I got about this whole NFL thing. Everybody is so confused, not confused, but they're all picking a side, kneeling or standing. Nobody realizes it has nothing to do with either. Donald Trump does not give a fuck if you stand for the fucking I don't even know what it's called. The pledge? What is it? National anthem?
National anthem.
They don't care if
There's
you
that 120
stand.
IQ flexing right there.
No, but you know why? Because that's how much I don't. No one know when you go to a sporting event, you are not there to make sure you stand.
Listen, before this shit happened, when the fucking national anthem came on, that was how you knew the game was about to start. You had to finish pissing real quick.
You had to finish pissing.
Nobody
You
was
had to go get
hurrying
your
up to
drinks.
get in there
You got to
for
get
the-
your nachos. You got to go get everything, and you got to make sure you're in your seat because after that, it's done. Everybody forgets that he started the USFL, right?
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. It was in the 80s. He started his own football league to try to challenge. I'm going to stop hitting this now. You're going to yell at me. He started this to challenge the NFL. He tried to challenge.
Is that what Jim
them.
Kelly got drafted into?
No, it wasn't Jim Kelly. It was the other dude. It was the other dude that played for the Bills, though. I can't remember his fucking name.
Flutie.
Yes,
That's where
Doug
Flutie came
Flutie.
from.
So he started this.
So wait,
Yeah.
what did Jim Kelly got drafted by something first before he went to the NFL?
Jim Kelly was in.
I'm pretty sure it was the USFL.
It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been Jim Kelly,
Maybe,
too.
but I know it was
I
Doug
thought Flutie
was
played
the-
Canadian ball.
Well, whatever.
CFL.
Look it up. So no one has the thing. I don't even know what my phone is.
I'll look this up right now. Go ahead.
So he had in 1986, I believe it was. He had this huge legal battle. He started his own league. It fucking failed. Everybody sucked. Not everybody sucks. I don't want to take away from athletes, but they were good. But none of them were good enough to play in the NFL. So now you're trying to compete with the NFL, but you got dudes that are dropping passes. They're fumbling. They're not running as fast. They're not doing anything good. So he failed. He failed at it, just like everything else. He sued. And he won the suit. He got $3. So he beat the NFL. But he hates it. So why is he complaining so much about the NFL, about people, it's not about our flag, they're disrespecting our flag, disrespecting this, disrespecting that. It's because he hates the NFL.
Yeah,
he wants to get the NFL. He's using his platform to shun the NFL. He doesn't give a fuck if people can't stand for the pledge. You could actually look up videos of him not putting his hand on his heart and his wife nudging him.
So wait a minute, hold on, because I just looked it up. He was the majority owner of the USFL, and Jim Kelly was drafted into the USFL.
Oh, so it was
So,
Jim Kelly?
but the league failed or whatever. You said he sued for what?
He sued
the
for,
NFL.
I guess, I don't know if it was because they're a monopoly. I don't know.
Oh, he sued the NFL for antitrust laws, I guess.
I honestly don't know, but I know he won $3. Like, literally $3.
Let's ask the Google box about this.
That's what he built his fortune with.
No, but he spent a fortune and failed, just like he's going to do with everything else. When you got money, you could do whatever
It wasn't
you want.
even. So in '86, after it failed, a jury ruled that the NFL violated anti-monopoly laws.
Mm-hmm.
However, in a victory in name only, the USFL was awarded a judgment of $1.
Oh, $1.
Which under antitrust laws was tripled to $3.
Okay.
So it was $3.
So there you go. So he failed at that as well.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Exactly. So everybody is fooled by this whole thing where he's placing Americans against Americans, whether you should stand or kneel or do whatever. But it's really because he just dislikes the NFL.
That's all good and well. Here's my issue with it. You're athletes. I don't give a fuck what you think. Get on the fucking field and play football. Musicians, actors, I don't give a fuck about your political views. Guess
No,
what?
but you're right.
You get paid to make believe, or you get paid to play a fucking kid's game. Get out there and fucking do it.
But
I
they
don't give
are
a
getting
fuck.
out. See, my thing is they are getting out there and doing it. Whether you stand, listen,
Yeah,
I'll be
that's what
honest.
I'm saying. Like, I don't care about their political.
Like,
I don't fucking care.
No one
Don't even
cares.
go out there for it. I don't fucking care.
But so
Get on the field and play.
So
That's
you're
it.
but you're saying is you're on the side where if you want to kneel, you can kneel.
Yeah, do whatever the
Yeah.
fuck you want.
All right, cool.
I don't care.
Because I
Keep playing the fucking
actually,
sport.
in school would not stand for the pledge. I actually would get in trouble and get sent to the principal's office because I refused to stand. You know why? Because I had a thing in my head. It was I do not pledge allegiance, and I don't want to sound bad or whatever. Like,
Too late.
all right, I don't. My thing.
We're 51 minutes into already sounding bad.
All right, my thing was, what I don't even remember it, but I think it was the first line is I pledge allegiance to the flag. Right, that was the first line.
Yes.
I do not pledge allegiance to a flag. I pledge allegiance to God and my family. So in my eyes, I do not have to stand up every morning and do this. Because to me, I am not pledging my allegiance to a flag. So that was my point of view, and I actually would get sent to the principal's office, and I would go down there, you understand? All right, go back to class. Yeah, no shit, I'm going back to class. I'm allowed not to stand.
Right.
I've been doing this since I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
It wasn't like a political thing, but in my mind it clicked, and I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm not. Just because I was a dick, and I'm still a dick, but in my eyes, it was like I'm not a pledge allegiance to anything. Fuck that. Besides my family and God, that was the only thing I would say. That I could stand for and say this is what I believe in. I don't take no. I love my country, and they try to swing it towards the military and all that bullshit. That's great. You signed up for that. Some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? Vietnam, okay. World War II, okay. Now?
Well, it doesn't matter either way, though. I don't think it's disrespecting the troops because really, that's what they fight for. They fight for your ability to
exactly.
have their
And another thing that
freedom of speech is not freedom from being offended.
And like
you could be offended all you want, but you still have the right. Hate speech, whatever in quotes, hate speech is protected. You're allowed to speak a bunch of hate. Mm-hmm. You're not protected from being insulted. You can be offended and insulted by people's freedom of speech.
Well, you're not allowed to hate speech.
No, you can't.
Yes, you are.
You can't say fucking none of it. You can't say anything.
It depends on how it's done, right? Because like if
you can say it, it's just that you'll be shunned by.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
people
you're not going to face
Yeah,
repercussions.
yes,
You just can't get jailed for it.
You'll
You can face repercussions. Like so, if you work for like
Google,
like if you work for Google or if you work for ESPN, and you say something that they don't like, they can take action.
They
against
no
you,
longer have to employ you.
Yeah,
Right.
but see, that's another.
But that
problem.
doesn't mean that you're
a
still
separate-
not. Freedom of speech doesn't protect you from the consequences of your speech either. People forget that. Like, so if I'm, some dumbass who works for some corporation and I go on Twitter and I'll write some shit and they fire me, I can't go, oh, freedom of speech. Because, yeah, you're allowed to say it. You said it. You're not going to face legal repercussions for what you said, but I don't have to fucking employ you because of what you said.
Yeah.
So freedom of speech doesn't protect the person who heard the speech from being offended, and it doesn't protect the person who said it from facing the consequences of the dumbass shit you said. And
Now-
that's the way it's supposed to be.
I agree. Like whatever. Like my thing with the whole kneeling, they're not hurting anybody. They're not doing anything wrong. I kneel down if I pray to God. I kneel down when I give my children a hug.
You're gonna have to kneel down and put these boots on too, though. They're dope.
I'm definitely getting them. I'm actually gonna see if she can get them for me tomorrow. I was gonna say have them. I'm gonna ask her nicely if she can get them for me tomorrow. Thank you, babe. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you kneel in front of things that you are not worthy of, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I went to church yesterday. I think it was. I went to church by myself. I kneel. I kneeled and prayed. I didn't. Like, if you kneel in front of the flag, who gives a shit? Do you actually... First of all, how he even gives a fuck as the president?
He doesn't give a fuck.
I have too much shit going on, and I'm fucking nobody. 100%. How could this guy have...
That's the key right there, what you just said, right? In me and Eric, you and I talk about this all the time. Like, you don't have enough things going on in your life if you're busy getting offended by shit like this every day. Because... like, how empty is your life if you have time to get offended by all this shit?
Well, I think that he's taking an opportunity to take a shot
at black people.
At not black people, but
no, that's pretty much what his shot is.
Former adversaries, in the NFL. Former adversaries. Yes. And maybe he's not taking a shot at black people because historically he's never been racist. He's only done pretty much anti-racist things up until he became the Republican candidate. But I think by taking a shot at black athletes, he's sort of placating the people who elected him in most circumstances. So, like, people might view that as, oh, look, Donald Trump's against black people, but he might look at it as, this is a fist bump to the people that elected me. I might not agree with it, but I'm pumping them up for when the next re-election comes. Like, I want them on my... He's a winner.
To get reelected?
What?
Do you think he would
100%. Listen, he wants...
You think he's going to get reelected?
100%.
Oh, no, there's no way.
Listen, this is what everybody said when George W. Bush... And everyone's going to say, "Oh, they didn't
win.
They didn't hate him as much." Yes, they did. They hated him equally as much as they hate Donald Trump right now. They had him on Saturday Night Live making fun of him swallowing the pretzel.
Eminem took shots at him too.
Yep, every single one. Kanye West got up on TV. Oh, George Bush hates black people. Like, every single Republican president gets eaten alive by the media, eaten alive by the liberal left, and the same goes when a liberal candidate or a Democrat gets elected. Oh, next thing you know, they're burning effigies of Obama and Confederate flags. It just flip-flops. And for 8 years, one side thinks that the world's going to end, and the other side sort of like secretly high-fiving, and then vice versa when everything flips. And it's like, I feel like telling a lot of the liberals, like, I don't know, I'm an independent. I never voted for a Republican or a Democratic candidate up until this past election. And I feel like telling all the liberals who are all like, oh, the world's going to end, the world's going to end. I'm like, well, guess what? 50% of the country was saying that for the last 8 years, but I guess you don't hang out with them at all. Or that's the uncle or grandfather.
Of course not. That's how we ended up where we're at. Yeah.
It is. And it's ridiculous for everybody to like claim the sky is going to fall. I don't know. I actually, to be honest with you, I think that Donald Trump is the best case scenario because either he does good after 4 years and people are happy, or he does horrible after 4 years and we pick somebody new, but it's not from the same pool of shitheads that they've been pulling from for the last 20 or 30 years.
That's my hope at this point.
We've had for the last 3 regimes, the Obama regime, the George W. Bush regime, and the Clinton regime, the same overarching policies going through.
Yeah, for 25 plus years.
Regardless of what anybody says, when you look at the overarching policies, oh, gay marriage got passed. Guess what? Gay marriage should have been passed 30 years ago. They leave that. They leave abortion. They leave all these corny as fuck issues that they don't fix just so that regular people continually argue over them and get real
that's
emotional.
What the NFL is right now.
Yep. It's, these guys, these black guys won't stand. Kick them off the field. Don't let them play. See how they feel when they're not millionaires. That's what, like, the white guy with no job says.
In Middle
America. But then on the other side, everybody, the blacks are saying, oh, but the police are killing and there's no repercussions. And you know what? Nothing ever gets fixed. Nothing ever gets fixed. The problems never really go away. And the same bullshit happens. Say Donald Trump gets in for a couple years. Say it wasn't him. Say it was Hillary. It would have been just continuing the same policy from Obama, who was essentially continued the same policies from George W. Bush. Oh, we're going to end the war. The wars didn't end. The wars are still going now.
He actually made some of the policies worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So people don't realize don't look at what people say or how they make you feel. Look at what actually gets done. And everything, each year, government takes everything and they make it more and more complicated. They pass more and more laws. Yeah. Things get more and more complex. It alienates the bottom third of the population even further and takes them. Like, there's people that I run into sometimes, and I think, how does this person function at any marginal level in today's civilization? Like, these simple people. And that's going to be...
I have one of them at work.
They're
an administrator in a building, okay? And she came to me and with the most ridiculous thing ever, and I'll explain it to you. And I thought to myself immediately, how in the fuck do you not burn down your house every morning making toast? Like, I don't know how you function. I'm not even kidding, dude. This woman came to me, so I do tech stuff, right? She's like, hey, the Wi-Fi is not working in my office.
Computer wasn't on.
No. Well, that was one of the problems. She has an AP, which is an access point, right, which broadcasts your wireless signal that you connect in her fucking office. I tested the actual AP. I watched my computer hit it, my phone. I turned on her computer. I watched it hit it. She's like, let me show you what I'm talking about, because my phone sometimes doesn't work in there. So maybe it's just on my phone. So I go in there. You know what she fucking shows me? She shows me her fucking cellular coverage. She goes, see? There's no bars. I'm like, that's not your fucking Wi-Fi. I'm like, that's your cellular fucking coverage. This woman, I'm not going to reveal her position, but she's in charge of an entire goddamn...
How old is she?
45, 46.
Right, so it's not like she's like 67 or something.
She's had a cell phone long enough and
Probably
doesn't know...
longer than us.
Doesn't know what the goddamn fucking Wi-Fi symbol or the bars next to it are. Like, before there was Wi-Fi on smartphones, there was still that bar. Everybody knew what that was. Yeah. Like... she's the perfect example of what you're talking about. I have no idea. And people like this are, obviously, they're in high levels of government, of education, of business.
They're people
unbelievable.
They're people that have lost touch with reality in the day-to-day of what normal people do.
Not only that, they're dumb, too. They're dumb as fuck.
Well, I feel like...
This woman makes critical decisions. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. She makes critical decisions every day that deal with the education of the youth. Like...
Well, I think a lot... the topic of education is something that we could probably speak about for hours, but
I don't mean to get to that rabbit
that
hole.
we want to broach right
No, that's
now.
not what I mean. I'm just illustrating that there's people like this. If there's people like her in this, there's people like that are making critical decisions every day in the direction that the country goes.
Well, that's what happens when you have civil service type positions where the way that you get bumped up is by being the best brown noser, and then that's what gets you bumped up to the next spot, and the next thing you know, you're in charge of an entire school district, and you were originally a gym teacher.
Sucking at Harvey
That's like me.
Weinstein
That's
dick.
when I become president of PTA. You're gonna be like, how did this guy do it? That's what's gonna happen.
Kissing all that ass.
Yeah.
That's when I'll finally have children.
Oh yeah, when I'll be in control. You'll be the treasurer.
But you know what, Steve?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't put him in fucking control of money.
What?
Steve, you sound.
I mean, he'll get fucking
student
Islander
council
tickets cheaper
treasurer
than
in high school.
$3,500.
You're gonna have fucking field trips planned to Panama and.
Yeah, well, he still never got to tell us the story, but
Well, that's your fault.
Hey, Steve, I bet if you look into those $3,500 Islanders tickets, I'm almost willing to bet that someone else that's a member of the PTA or the PTO or whatever it is, I almost wonder if somebody is in sales for the Islanders.
maybe.
And that's how the tickets came about, and that's why they were $3,500. Because, I don't know, it behooves me. I don't even know people from out here that would want to go see the Islanders lose for free. So
I would never even. I honestly don't like hockey. I mean, I have nothing against it. It's just not for me. But I wouldn't, even if I won, like I said, I would be like, God, someone else could have them.
yeah, I'm not trying to go to Flatbush to go watch the Islanders.
No. I wouldn't honestly even go if
Or
they were
Bushwick.
literally like where Country Fair is on 112. I probably wouldn't go. Just 'cause I don't care enough to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd just be like,
Yeah.
be like $9 beers, something crazy, and then you sit there and
Watch a bunch of
you're
French
cold.
Canadians.
I feel like you're cold too. Is it cold now? I've never
No,
been
it's
to a
not
game.
cold.
It's not. No, I just something I wouldn't be into. But anyway, fuck Trump. Sorry, and everyone got quiet. Like that was bad.
No.
Dude, there's no rules on this fucking
Yeah.
thing.
I know. Fuck him. Fuck him and his hunting sons.
Do you really have a problem with hunting?
I think if you like eat it, like, like I listen to Joe Rogan a lot, and he hunts or whatever, and like the whole eating, like his arguments, like as I'm a vegetarian and all that stuff, like I get what he's saying, and I understand it in certain aspects. Like it's not for me, but I get that.
Okay.
But like his sons, like Trump's sons, like
They're trophy hunters, I guess. Yeah, it's
that's
probably
like
different.
it's crazy. Like,
I don't necessarily
you know what
agree
I
with
mean?
trophy hunting either, but I don't have a problem with hunting in general.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I just put it in the sense of as a father or as like, they're still animal. Like I wouldn't want someone hunting. I can't stand lately. I hate my dog. I love that motherfucker, but I can't stand him lately. And like I told him the other day, I was like, I want to dig a hole. Like this is what I told him, so no one knows because he's a dog and you can't tell nobody. But I was like, I want to go in the backyard and dig a hole and like call you over all nice and then shoot you and bury you.
What the fuck does this have to do with hunting?
And you're
I'm gonna
a
tell you.
vegetarian,
But I
because you
won't.
feel
But I
bad for
won't.
animals?
I won't do that. But I'm saying like, I actually don't know because you fucking said that and then you made me lose my train of thought. My brain's going.
120 IQ.
Yeah, the tumor in my brain. We went over this. It's not cancerous, but I still have
Are
an
you like
excuse.
John Travolta in Phenomena?
Yeah, if you put a spoon on the table, I'll bend that shit with my mind. Didn't he do something too with like chairs, like paint chairs or something without painting them?
No.
Something with chairs in the movie.
He
I
buys chairs in the movie. He
Something
buys
like
chairs
that.
from his girlfriend. Yeah, he doesn't paint them though.
He just kept buying chairs.
He spins the sunglasses in his hand and shit.
Yeah, I could do that.
All
Like
right.
this. With my finger. Just spin 'em. Like when no one's looking,
he
I'll spin
names-
them and be like,
He names every mammal alphabetically.
aardvark.
Yeah, in like under 60 seconds. Yeah.
That's crazy. What the fuck was I saying?
Are you talking about how
your
much you
dog.
hate your
Oh
dog?
no, I just thought you should get on a private jet and then fly to Africa and then go kill like
Yeah,
a lion.
I'm going to be honest with you
saying,
right now. I don't care about what you think about hunting anymore. What's
Yeah.
going on with your dog? Why do you hate your
What?
dog so
Well, you
much?
know what it is? I'm redoing my apartment, like I'm putting new floors in and everything. So he's been super hyper lately because like he don't know where the fuck to go because everything.
What kind of dog is it?
Pitbull Lab.
Okay.
He's great. I love him. He's awesome. But like he doesn't know where to go or like where to lay, so he's like very nervous. And the other day, I like yelled at him. I was painting in the kids' room because that was the easiest room to start. Like rip the rugs up, like paint, do everything, then do my bedroom, and then jump back to their bedroom to use as like a base since there's no carpet down and like paint. And so he walks by and he's just boom, 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 running back and forth like late at night. And I'm just like, this motherfucker will not stop. And my kids were sleeping, so I'm like, yo! And he didn't see me. He was coming by, and I'm in the doorway, and I was like, stop! Like, right next to him. And I don't know if anyone has dogs, but they, like, leak from their anal gland.
Oh.
My friend's dog's bulldog, he's got that, yeah.
This motherfucker shit. From the floor up the side of the...
You can drain that. You gotta get that drained.
Yeah, I'm not... Everyone tells me that, and like, I'm gonna either go pay someone to drain. I'm just not gonna yell at him anymore, because when I yell at him, he shits everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is just let him do whatever the fuck he wants, and he got one on me. He won. He won. So what he did when I yelled at him is he shit on the floor, he shit on my fucking couch, and he shit 2.5 feet up on the wall. Just shit.
You and your dog are so much alike, it's unreal.
It's true.
You know that. You just talked about how you shit everywhere. You painted the toilet bowl. You're talking about how your dog's nervous and paces around. You're nervous, you pace around.
I know.
You can't hate on this thing. Where do you think he gets it from?
He's just feeding off your energy.
Yeah.
My energy was in the room goddamn painting quietly watching.
Yeah, but
conspiracy
where's your
videos.
energy all the other time?
You're right.
I know.
He got me.
He's got 2 on you. It's 2-0 the dog. What's your dog's name?
Otis.
2-0 Otis.
Damn.
He got you.
Fuck. I can't even shoot him because I wanted to have him stuffed when he died.
Then you can shoot him. That's what hunters do.
Nah, but I want to have him,
shit
like,
all the time.
yeah, I don't know where to shoot. Like, I would just shoot him in the head. But, like, I
don't do that.
I'm not actually going to do this, everybody. I'm not going to shoot my dog. I mean, I would like to. But I'm not going to. I love him. But I'm saying when he dies, I want to have him stuffed and, like, put in, like, such, like, a glorious resting position. And then, like, have him next to the fireplace.
You gotta get him to die young then while he still looks good, because if you let him get like all old and mangy, he'll just look like, they'll be like, "Why do you have that stuffed mangy looking animal over here?"
So you're saying strangle him is what you're saying.
Finish him while it's good. You want to go out on a high note.
Give him like a shitload of Xanax and just let him pass away in his
Oh
sleep.
yeah, he'll love it. He'll love it. It's definitely the way to go.
Just give him a bunch of Molly. Let him
What
die
are you
happy.
doing here today? Molly? Did you say Molly?
Yeah, give the dog a bunch of Molly. Let him die
I
happy.
don't even know what Molly is.
You
Is that
don't know
ecstasy?
Molly? Yeah. What are you new? You don't know what
I've
fucking
never
Molly
done.
is?
I've never done it.
You don't have to do it to know what
It's
it
for those
is.
kids that wear the
Yeah, but why
neon.
don't they just call it ecstasy? Why did they switch the name?
I don't know, man. Ask the
There's
fucking
something different
millennials. I
about
didn't
it.
fucking.
What are we? Are we millennials?
I don't know.
We are actually.
I don't think we are.
No, we are.
You looked into it?
Yeah.
I thought we were generation like Y
X.
or something. No, Y. We're generation Y.
Yeah, we're like in betweeners.
What are our kids? What are our kids? They're not millennials.
No, there's something. It's something there. I don't
It's
think they have
post- I think they're called post-smartphone or post-internet. There's like some new
There's no way
terminology.
that's- really?
No, yeah. It's like after the
Because these
internet
guys
and before the
know how to
internet.
use my phone better than me. My
Yeah.
son, I didn't even know what a voice memo was. This guy leaves me voice memos.
Yeah, it depends. I've actually looked into this before
Gen
because.
Y is 1977 to 1995.
Oh, yeah, so I was right.
So we're not
generation Y.
millennials.
No, if you,
No.
it depends on.
There's a bunch
I
of
looked
different
at-
classifications.
There's a bunch of different classifications.
Oh,
It
so
used to
yeah,
be-
this because Generation Y says from 79 whatever, millennials are 82 to 02. So
Yeah.
we're in both.
Yeah,
And-
we're,
yeah. I've seen ones that are 80 to like whatever.
the 82. Originally, they were saying if you were 18 after the millennium or before the millennium, that was what decided whether or not you were
Yeah.
millennial. But I think too many of us in our age range, which is like right around that cusp, plus or minus a few, were like,
No,
"Fuck you,
fuck
we're
them.
not millennials. Fuck them."
All right, so this
So
yeah,
now
so
we're now Generation Y. That's what's up.
that's what this
Yeah.
says. It's this. So it says what generation is 1983, and they fall into the Generation Y millennial. But it's said that millennials or members of Generation Y are less likely to strongly identify with that generation term when compared to Generation X or to the baby boomers, with only 40% of those born between 1981 and 1977 identifying as the millennial generation.
Yeah.
So we're like, nah, fuck that.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I've heard
Well, I
the
never-
Nintendo generation too. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with
that.
that.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Like I remember.
I'm with that for real.
Did anybody
movement.
see the? Someone mentioned Family Guy. I don't remember who.
I've seen them all.
Remember when they played Tecmo Bowl?
Yes.
And then the basketball one? I was.
Oh, the quarter three.
Yo, I was dying. I seriously rewind it like 50 times just to what? No, you can't. Be, that's like the like arguments I had as a kid. Like, you can't be Bo Jackson.
No, you can't be. Fuck that. That's
He's
bullshit.
the greatest video game athlete of all time. I was actually going to bring up
Mike Vick in one of the Maddens.
Yeah, he's up there.
He had like a 99 arm and 99 speed. I'm like, that's not fucking fair. That's bullshit.
I was going to bring up Family Guy when we talking about stuffing your dog. The episode when when Brian goes to find his mother and she's dead and they stuff her and they make a table out of her.
And Stewie's like, I didn't know her was a dog, but she made a great end table.
Yeah, he does her eulogy. He's like, she was sturdy as a table, all full legs on the ground.
I never saw that one.
Oh, it's fucking genius. I think it's it's called like Stewie and Brian go to Rhode Island or something.
Road to Rhode Island.
Yeah, it's like season 2 or 3. Go watch it tonight.
Put that. Gay, right?
No, I mean they go back and forth with it.
Because some episodes, because like I'll put it on with her, and like when it's nothing, like I can't watch it, figure out a movie to watch, and somebody's paying for these shit movies.
Somehow we came back to that.
No,
It's true.
Anyway,
though,
he was gay as fucking one movie,
Yeah,
which I literally found it amazing how like gay he was, and I was like rooting for him.
Yeah,
and then like
sometimes he's super gay, and other times he's like straight, like he's like had girlfriends on the show.
Oh yeah,
it's funny.
I'm sorry to cut you off one more time because if I don't get it out, I'm gonna forget it. Last night I did, you fucker. Last night we put on a show. What was it called?
Into the mic.
Big Mouth? What was it called?
Yes.
Big Mouth?
Holy shit.
First episode?
Dude.
What the fuck?
That was fucking hilarious.
I don't even know what the fuck I watched. Like, I thought I was hallucinating because how creepy it was.
It was so fucking creepy and
very
crazy,
true, though.
Wait a minute.
Funny.
Very true.
Speaking about creepy.
Wait. What are you talking about?
So it's a show. It's
on
an animated
Netflix.
show.
It's a show on Netflix called what?
Big Mouth?
Big Mouth. And we should all watch it?
Yes, absolutely.
You can watch it. Like, I watched
It's
90% of one episode.
It's funny, though?
It is funny. I was with her, and it was late, and we were like, I don't know, like, we were trying to find something to watch that we both could agree on, but we put it on not knowing what it was, and it was like, you gotta be a boy, I think, to really get into it.
No, because the next episode is about this girl who gets her period for the first
Oh,
time.
okay.
Yeah, they look bad.
It's fucking
all right.
It's so ridiculous.
But when that guy comes in, when he's in class and that monster comes in, the hormone monster, and he was just like, you want to go jerk off, go in the bathroom. What did he call him? He called him
You're a pig.
He goes, and then he called him something else that was
when he jerks off in his friend's bed, he's like, just laying it, you dirty bitch.
You dirty.
All right, spoiler alert.
Yeah, he's like, laying it, you filthy, dirty pig, dirtbag. And then as he's walking out of the room, I fucking was like, oh my god. I've actually been so lazy that I've done that. I'm like, ah, fuck it. You're laying it. But when I saw that, it was like, oh, this definitely a guy wrote this because he knows, like, how this guy.
They go through all different things.
It was
it's so fucking
Only
funny.
in hotels do you lay in it. Only in hotels.
Oh, no, in hotels, I'll put it somewhere weird. Like behind a window. I mean, behind like a picture frame.
But anyway, the premise, it's a raunchy cartoon about these kids.
That's
like,
never happened. I made that up, but that's
going
what I
through
would
like puberty, and it's fucking ridiculous.
So is something you watch sober or something you watch...
You can watch either or.
Oh,
it's
yeah. I mean, last night
wasn't
even late. It was like not 10 o'clock, if that. Yeah. And we was looking for something to watch for 45 minutes, and then we decided to watch that.
I watched the first 2 episodes like 2 days ago. I was fucking dying.
That was good. And then his dad is super creepy too. Like the kid's dad, the little kid.
Yeah, and the mom's like, "Oh, I just wish I could put you back up inside."
I was like, "What the fuck, Mom? Not in front of whatever the friend's name is that whacks all the time." I was like, "Holy shit!"
God, it's so funny.
Everyone knows what we're talking about. You got to watch it.
Watch it.
It's good.
I mean, I'm kind of sold on it now.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
That's
really
fucking
fucking
going to be
weird.
what I'm going to watch tonight as soon as I get home.
Super weird. It's like really weird. I mean, maybe
But it's all
not
true though.
Yeah,
It's like,
I mean, I think it was only weird because didn't we start watching something else last night? Dark Tower? Was that last night or the night before?
Dear White People.
Oh, Dear White People's pretty good too.
that's it.
It's on Netflix. It's, college. I don't know what college, but it's like black kids and white kids and like how things differ. What's the word? Differentiate? Fuck is the word I'm looking for?
Differentiate.
Yeah. And the girl has a radio station.
Oh.
Is that the right word?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Differentiate means like I can differentiate between a girl and a boy. Like I can tell the difference between them. So I don't think that's.
Are you talking about diversity?
How their
No,
experiences
it's not.
differ.
It's how they're.
They talk about like social injustice and all that. Like those.
But then the one girl,
Okay.
the one black girl, has a white boyfriend. So like, it's kind of like they're trying to fight for stuff. Yet,
This is a
like,
killer breakdown.
Not like the white. Shut up, man. You know how my brain works. It's hard for me. The white kids have a blackface party, and the black kids are fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And they were like, we should have a whiteface party, but no one really gonna give a fuck.
Dude,
You know what
speaking
I'm
of
saying?
blackface, I watched Trading Places.
Oh
the
my
other day.
God. They can never do that. again.
No, dude,
They
I
can't.
like it's a great movie, but I haven't watched it in a while. Dan Aykroyd, full blackface on that train.
Yeah.
Full blackface.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was just like, God damn. 1983 was a different time, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you look at
really
movies
good
like that,
Great
like
movie,
that
though.
movie, fucking Blazing Saddles.
Oh,
they
yeah,
could
Blazing
I never seen
Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
What?
Yeah.
You're
Watch
fucking
that.
up.
I'll
You're
watch it
fucking
tonight.
up.
Incredible movie.
So
What's
fucking.
it about?
Could never be made ever again. It's a western.
It's a
from, like,
spoof.
the
It's a Mel-
70s,
It's
yeah.
a Mel Brooks movie, so it's a spoof on
I
westerns.
always get Mel Brooks and
Woody Allen.
no. Oh. What the fuck is the movie?
I like how you whisper it. Like,
Like, you don't have headphones on, so I feel like he can't hear me because
can't,
I'm
yeah,
like
I'm right next to you.
only because like I'm
You're
so in my own
fine.
head right now with these headphones on. Like I know everyone can hear me sucking on his candy, but
Can you hear me?
Harvey's in the room.
God, he had a racist rant like a crazy person, drunk.
Kramer?
No, that was some.
You're
other
talking
shit.
about like real life or in the
Mel
movie?
something.
Oh,
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson.
Oh.
I always get Mel
I
Gibson.
have to give up my Lakers tickets.
I always get Mel Brooks and Mel Gibson. People say that, and I'm just like, all right, come
No,
on.
no.
That
Braveheart.
wasn't racist either. That was against the Jews.
That
So
was
that
against
was
the
just
Jews.
like a
That's
anti-Semitic.
anti-Semitic.
Okay.
That was one where he was drunk. Was he
Yeah.
drunk?
He's
Yeah,
yelling
that
at
was
his
like-
girlfriend
he was-
about blowjobs and shit like that. Yeah.
See, my brain instantly went to 3 other episodes like that. Like, as you were saying that, I was just like,
No, not that person.
no, I was thinking of Johnny Depp when he had a huge thing.
Oh, he had a fucking meltdown.
Yeah, and then David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Oh,
David
when he's eating
Hasselhoff.
cheeseburgers.
Was he yelling at his daughter,
He's
like,
pissed
laying
drunk,
on the
yeah.
floor? I was
Eating a
just-
hamburger on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so good. I didn't even hear what he was saying. I was just like, I want to
Doesn't
be
matter.
like him laying down, eating like that. We all know you've laid down and had some delicious. I'm only getting on you because you're not saying nothing. You're
All
sitting
right,
next to
I don't
me.
want to start coughing again, bro.
I'd rather you coughed and sit silent like this. This is
I'm
weird.
sorry, I was
Just like,
sorry. But yes, I've eaten
creeping
like
me
that
out.
many a time.
fuck. I lay down eating pizza in bed almost every Sunday. I
That's a good
lay
way to
there.
end
Just
your
lay
weekend.
there and eats pizza. I got a personal pie the other day. It was like chicken buffalo, but I got minus the chicken, so it was mozzarella cheese, buffalo sauce, and blue cheese. Personal pie. Fuck, it was so good.
That sounds good.
It really was good.
Do you have to change your sheets after that? Because you
No.
probably got this sauce everywhere.
Did you come on the pizza and just leave it and then eat it?
No, my girlfriend was there and she ordered raviolis with cheese on them, and she ordered a salad. And I knew she wouldn't be able to eat everything. And I always say, stop ordering so much goddamn food all the time because you never finish it. And then the other day I was starving, and I was like, fuck, I got nothing to eat. Whatever, I had to go out and buy something to eat. I don't even look in the fridge because I think she ate it. Even though I know she didn't eat it because she never finishes anything. So then today, I look in the fridge, and the goddamn salad's still there that I would have ate 3 fucking days ago. So I yelled at her, and I said, I'm going to throw out the salad now. Is this okay that I throw out the fucking salad that I wasn't allowed to have any the other night of? And then now I'm throwing it out. So then this morning, she makes me go get bagels, so I get her a bagel. She eats half of it, and then I was hungry later on, and I was like, yo, can I eat the rest of this bagel? I know you're not going to eat it. And she was like, I'm going to eat it. Same thing I hear all the time. Same thing as the salad. Same thing as every time we go to out to eat, she brings home leftovers. Don't even bring the leftovers. Just have them throw it out. You're not going to eat it.
Yep, my wife does that too. I feel bad if I leave it. No, you're gonna leave it in the fridge, and then the whole fridge is gonna smell like Chinese food for the
And then
next
they
month.
leave it.
Yep. And you can't find it. You're like, oh, what the fuck is that smell? Everything in here is all funky. And then you find that Chinese food from like 2 weeks ago
Exactly.
in the back of the drawer. She hid it behind something so that you didn't see it and get mad.
I said, if you don't eat this goddamn bagel, I'm gonna fucking. I said something very mean, but I was jokingly like being mean.
You forgot
you
what
know
you said.
I was joking. But I was like, you better eat that. I don't even care if she was hungry or not. She ate the rest of it, and there was like one little piece left, and I was just like, you better finish that piece, because I was hungry and I would have ate the other half. And then. My mom made dinner and she wouldn't eat the goddamn dinner. She went to Wendy's. So not only did she eat the other half that I could have ate, she didn't eat my mom's dinner. She ate Wendy's in the fucking car outside when we were here.
For the record, I was running around because I have a makeup gig tomorrow.
Whatever. Still didn't eat the salad.
All right, that is a perfect,
You guys
perfect,
are my favorite couple.
perfect rant
Best
to
thing
end
ever.
on. Steve,
I like to eat.
where can people get tattooed by you?
Where am I now?
Oh yeah, you do tattoos. Did
I
you
do.
Talk about that? Tattoos. You didn't talk very much about it.
No, we never do. Next time. Zybrowski Tattoo.
Where's that?
Medford. I don't know the address. Look it up.
Route 112.
Look it up. You guys know I don't care.
At
Look it up.
Steve Zaza LT
Right near
Instagram.
the train station.
Yeah. Somewhere over there. There's no sign. Good luck.
I'm gonna
It
come
is
by
super
side
nice
up
in there, though.
It's
Gorgeous
really
in there.
fucking-
No,
so
it's really
goddamn
nice in
Looking
there.
at the park.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's really, really
next
really
time you
nice.
come on, bring your shit. You had the idea last time you were tattooing about actually tattooing while we do the podcast.
We could do that. It's just going to sound... Well, now that we have these fancy mics,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Who are you tattooing?
you guys are all going to tattoo me.
Yeah, well, so
Oh.
after my last appointment, I told Steve
How about that? That'd be funny.
when he finishes my tattoo, I told him that I want to tattoo him, and he said,
Oh, yeah, you can tattoo me. I honestly don't give a shit. That's fine. My wife gives a
So you
fuck.
said you hate getting tattooed. Why would you let an amateur do it?
Because it's going to be like 6 seconds long. You're not going to do a fucking portrait.
bullshit.
Fucking hell, I'm not.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll get one too.
We'll
You don't
play
have any, right?
We'll play
None.
tic-tac-toe.
Don't get any.
You do the inside on my lip. That shit wears off fast.
No, don't wear off. That's
no?
going to stay there.
I think I get my last name in there. It's real short. It's only 3 letters.
just start with a neck tattoo. Fuck it.
Neck tattoo, face, just like
Get some for the kids.
I don't like them that much.
That's just it. My dad's always like,
I like them, but not that. Like I like them.
not that much
Not
to have them on my
I like
body.
them, but I don't want to like a remind. I mean, I don't know. I love my kids.
No, I get it. No, you know what it was? The only reason why I mean, because obviously
you already got some tattoos.
Well, obviously,
so
I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my dad is like, I always bust his bull. He like I don't know if we talked about this last time. So anyway, but he's like, he has no problem with tattoos whatsoever. All of my friends have tattoos. You know, all of his brothers have tattoos. His father had tattoos. He's just like, oh, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. So I used to bust his bull and say it's about pain. Like, oh, you scared? You scared? So one day I tattooed him with no ink. It was just water. And, like, I'm sitting there, he was just like, this is what you complain about, you faggot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so he ate it. Like, he took it.
Yeah.
So he was like, I want to get something that really means something. I was like, so now you have 3 kids and 3 grandkids. What else is there that means more to you than that?
Not leaving leftovers in the fridge.
That's me. That's not it. Oh, you know what? He don't like leftovers. That's where I
Oh
get
shit!
it
What do you
from.
think you get? That's Thank you. That's
Right.
the point.
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, this apple never even left the tree.